Hello friends, welcome back. In last session, we have learned about constants in Rust. In this session, we are going to discuss about shadowing in Rust. So shadowing provides certain functionality. One, rebinding of the variable, which means shadowing allows to change the type of the variable, which means shadowing allows to use the same variable name to declare a new variable. The use case you will find for shadowing will be this only, point number 2. So whenever you want to use the same variable and you want to change the type also. So in these cases you can apply shadowing. And 3, the scope of the variable is limited to the block in which it is declared. Correct. So these are the 3 rules. Let's try it out. Fn main let x equals to 10 and let x equals to x plus 10. Correct. So this is shadowing. Run the program and try it out. The value of x is 20. So the scope of this x ends here, and after this line, scope of this x, which is a new variable which we have defined by shadowing the previous one, the value of this will be applied. Let's define a block to check the scope and let x equals to x plus 20 of x in inner scope. Scope is this. What will happen if I will print here also? Print the outer scope is this. So this should be 10 plus 10, 20 here. After that I am adding another 20 and this should be 40. And when I will come again back outside of this block, then the scope of this x will start. The scope of this x will end inside this block only. So let's run the program and check what I am saying is correct or not. So if you see the value of x is 20, this is printed by this line. Value of x in inner scope is 40. 20 plus 20, it is 40. The value of x in outer scope is still 20 because this, although it is shadowing the upper one, but the scope is this block only. Correct. How you can redefine the type? Let spaces equals to this and then let spaces equals to length. So here type of the variable is string, but here the type of variable is bind to integer. Correct. So let's print spaces is this. So this is what I am talking about, that this you have defined as a slice, you want to use the same variable for the length also. So the scope of this ends here, scope of this spaces starts after this line and it will print the length. So let me provide hello Rust. Let's print it and check. The value of spaces is 10. So this is the length of this string which is getting printed. So this space, although if you will define the type, then it will not work. Let it give a try. If I will do like this, ampersand str, and this I am again defining I32. In this case, Rust will not allow the change of the type because you are saying that my species type of slice line, you are saying it is type of I32. So it is bound to use this definition. It will not be able to change it. So let's run the program and check. So the error is mismatched type. So it is not able to change the type because the same variable is defined with the shadow operation with the different type. Although if you will not do that, Rust automatically can do the work for you. So let's run the program. It works. It was working before, and check it is working. Correct. So that is shadowing. What will happen if I will say that let mute y equals to 10 and then let y equals to y plus 10 and print. Although it is not required because we are not modifying this value, we are redefining the value using the shadowing. So rebinding is happening here, but this y is mutable, which is not being used. So it will give a warning, but it will work. So let's give it a try. So it is working. The value of y is 20, although it is giving a warning that it is not needed. The mute keyword is not needed because you are not modifying it. Although what you can do, y equals to y plus 10 mutation, and then run the program. In this case it will work fine because you have defined mutability and then you have mutated the y value and then you redefined. So it is now in use. So that is fine. The other way also, that also correct. If this is not mutable and you want to define it again with the mutability and then change the value y plus equals to 30 and run the program. So you see the value of y is 30. Although this is immutable, but at the time of rebinding, at the time of redefining, at the time of shadowing, whatever you call it, we are defining it with the mute keyword so that the value can be mutated later on. So that is also fine. So that is all about shadowing. Let me know if you understand it correctly, or if you need further explanation, please comment, and I will see you in the next video.